All that booze and perfume coming on this afternoon. We are sailing 2 feet deeper in the water. And I think that by the end of the week, you're going to be the sweetest smelling drunks around. Just to start the show this evening, I usually tell the passengers the blooper of the week. Like, we have special things among the staff that we really keep to ourselves, but every profession has its funny sayings. And of course, the prize one is, what time is the midnight buffet? That's how it all started. However, I'm not going to tell you this week's blooper, because I want to protect the guilty. I'm going to tell you last week's blooper. And the little lady was out on the deck. She hadn't been out there very often, and she was looking at the swimming pool. And she said to me, can you tell me if that's fresh water or salt water in the pool? And I said, it's salt water, ma'am. And she said, oh, that'll be why it's so rough. Anyway, and the week before was funny too. I was at the back elevator, and the guy said to me, will this elevator take me to the front of the ship? Anyway, surprise show of the week. Do you know what it is? No. Well, I promise not to strip tonight. Oh, maybe I will. No, we're all very proud of our heritage, and none more so than the gentleman you're going to see tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, because here he is, in full regalia, Sandy Nicol. Come on now. Here we go, everybody. Oh, we will sing the songs of Scotland, how that we are gathered here. Oh, we will sing the songs of Scotland, of the land we love so dear, of the Highlands and the Lowlands, we will sing them all and yet. Oh, just because we love them, we will sing them all again. There are stirring songs of war, there they march the gallant men. There are songs of horse and home, and the mountains and the glen. There are songs of joy to make us glad, and songs of sadness too. But sweet the songs of love, for they all belong to you. How we will sing the songs of Scotland, how that we are gathered here. How we will sing the songs of Scotland, oh, this land we love so dear. Of the Highlands and the Lowlands, we will sing them all and yet. Oh, just because we love them, we will sing them all
Thank you. Surprise, surprise, surprise. If you want to leave now, now's your chance. Otherwise, we're going to lock the doors and you're going to be held here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to ask you to sit back and relax for the next 30 minutes or so. If you know any of these songs about to sing, we'd like to ask you to feel free and just join right in. Most Scottish songs are slow. There's a lot of sad songs, a lot of waltz-type medleys, and also a lot of war songs in Scotland. And in fact, the next one we're going to sing is a war song about a Scottish soldier who's in Tyrol, Austria many, many years ago. He knows he's about to die, but he doesn't want his body to be buried in Tyrol. He wants it taken back and buried in the Highlands of Scotland. He's calling his piper and he's asking his piper to do that. But before we start, these guys don't look like Scotsmen behind me, do they?
No.
So we're going to change that right now. Right, we've got to get organised here. The big one over there for Clive. Small one for Ralph. Oh, the new Jimmy. There we go. How's that? Just sits nice. look more like friendship. The name of this song, ladies and gentlemen, is called The Scottish Soldier. We hope you like it. Here we go. There was a soldier, a Scottish soldier, who wandered far away and soldiered far away. There was none bolder, with good broad shoulders. He's fought in many a fray and fought and won. He'd seen the glory, he's told the story of battles glorious and deep victorious. Now he's sighing, his heart is crying to leave those green hills of Tyrol, because those green hills are not Highland hills or the island hills. They're not my land's hills, and fair as these green foreign hills may be, they are not the hills of home. And now the soldier, the Scottish soldier, who wandered far away and soldiered far away, sees leaves are falling and death is calling, and he will fade away in that far land. He called his piper, his trusty piper, and bade him sound a lay, a peacock sad to play upon a hillside, not Scottish hillside, but on those green hills of Tyrol, because those green hills are not Highland hills or the island hills. They're not my land's hills, and fair as these green foreign hills may be, they are not the hills of home. And now the soldier, the Scottish soldier, will wander far no more, soldier far no more, and on a hillside, a Scottish hillside, you'll see a piper play his soldier home. He's seen the glory, he's told the story of battles glorious and deeds victorious. The bugle ceased now, he is at peace now, far from those green hills of Tyrol, because those green hills are not Highland hills or the island hills. They're not my land's hills, and fair as these green foreign hills may be, they are not the hills of home, because those green hills are not Highland hills or the island hills. They're not my land's hills, and fair as these green foreign hills may be, they are not the hills of home. Thank you very much. You know, we're all proud of our homeland, right? You're proud of your home country. Well, I've been in your country now 24 years, and I'm so proud of Scotland because it's still my home. And we were so proud of a little river in Scotland, and I'm sure there's a lot of American gentlemen sitting in the room right now, probably sailed up that river during the war. They went up and landed in a little place called Greenock or Gourock, and from there they took the ship over to Europe itself. But that river was known for much more than that. In fact, some of the most beautiful ships ever built were built up this river and still sailing the world today. The name of the river was the Clyde, and we were so proud of it, we've actually made a song about it. It's called The Song of the Clyde. Hope you like it. I'll sing of the river I'm happy beside. The song that I sing is the song of the Clyde. Of all Scottish rivers, it's dearest to me. It flows from the hills all the way to the sea. Borders the orchards of Lanark's fair, meanders through meadows with sheep grazing there. From Glasgow to Greenock, with towns on board. Scots of Kilgreggan we'll find, Kern and Doon and in Ellen we stay. In Scotland's Madeira, that's Rossi they say. Travel to Berry or Larkspur or over to Milford, that's where we so. Journey to Arran that can't be denied, those sights all belong to the songs of the Clyde. Oh, the river Clyde, that wonderful sight, came off the thrill me and filled me with pride. And I'm satisfied whate'er may betide. Sweetest of songs are the songs of You've got to sail up that river to find out the beautiful sights of the Clyde, and every place I mentioned there was just different little towns up all the way up the Clyde, and it really is a very beautiful sight. You know, I'd like to sing a little love song for you right now, all right? And if you lovers out there, why don't you hold hands, all right? Just be careful who you're holding hands with, all right? Make sure you're not sitting with Jean. She's in the room. This is a song about a young lady who's on her way to a beautiful town in Scotland called Dundee. She's located in the North Sea, and this is where they struck all the oil lately. It's a very cold winter's morning outside, and the young lady gets kind of lost, and she meets this gentleman. She's asking the gentleman how far and how many miles to go before reaching Dundee. It's called The Road and the Miles to Dundee. Cold winter was howling o'er moor and o'er mountain, and wild was that surge on that dark rolling sea, when just about daybreak I met a young lassie who asked me the road and the miles to Dundee. Says I, my young lassie, I can will tell ye the road and the distance I can will give, but gin ye permit me to gang a wee bitty, I'll show you the road and the miles to Dundee. And once she consented, she gave me an errand, that a word that I speak, well, that lassie might be. She appeared like an angel in feature and form, as she walked by my side on the road to Dundee. Then she took the gold pin that she wore at her bosom, says, here, take you this in remembrance of me. Then bravely I bent, I unkissed her sweet lips, then I parted with her on the road to Dundee. Say, here's to that lassie, I never can forget her. And if a young laddie was listening to me, oh, ne'er be a sweet to employ a young lassie. Oh, it's only to show her the road to Dundee. Thank you very much. I'm going to sit down for a minute. This is a dangerous part. Come on now, this is a family ship, all right? I know you're all sitting out there wondering, does he or doesn't he? And I'll never tell, no way. But I know a lot of you probably never seen an outfit like this and probably never will again, so Let me just take a couple of seconds to explain it. The jacket is called the Montrose. It's, by the way, the only difference between this and a tuxedo is about $1,000. But the jacket is a Montrose, it's double-breasted. This little thing is called a jabot. It's like a French cuff. The kilt, by the way, is the McNichol tab, and I have my own tab there. And ladies, you probably appreciate this more than the guys, but there's over 7.5 yards of material just in the kilt alone. That's enough to make 2 men 3-piece suits. The socks and the shoes are all formal. This little gadget in my sock is called my ski endure my dirk. And the only thing this is good for nowadays is if people talk during the show. No, it's if someone tries to lift your kilt. The little pin that we wear is actually the clan pin. My clan is actually MacLeod that comes under, and this is a MacLeod pin. A lot of people ask me if this is my shield. This is actually where I keep my powder puff, my lipstick. That's called a sporran, S-P-O-R-R-A-N, and the reason it got its name was during the battles, and they used to go into battle, they didn't have any pockets, you see, so they used to carry a day's ration or supplies inside the sporran. Those of you with a little American history probably remember the pioneer days. The pioneers used to wear a little satchel, basically the same thing. All the silver, by the way, is done in sterling, and it's all done with this Celtic design. Now you know, all right. Don't get too excited now. I don't have to do this for a living, you know. My mother plays bingo. You're still wondering, aren't you? Yeah. Captain didn't come in, did he? I hope not. He should be on the bridge. I think he was seasick the last time I talked to him. Yeah. You see, there was these 2 American girls visiting Scotland. And I was sitting in this pub one night, and over in the corner was old Jock, passed out. Too many whiskies. Well, Mary looks at Jeannie. She says, Jeannie, now's our chance. And Jeannie says, not me. She says, I'm too shy. And Mary says, well, I'm not. Runs across, lifts Jock's kilt. She says, oh my goodness. Puts the kilt down, runs right back. She says, Jeannie, you've got to see it for yourself. And by this time, Jeannie lost all her shyness, runs across, lifts Jock's kilt, and instead of just, you know, she said, oh my goodness, but instead of putting the kilt right down again, she takes a blue ribbon out of her hair and ties it neatly around Jock. Well, half an hour later, Jock wakes up, and he's stretching himself, and he staggers all the way home. And he's getting himself ready for his bed. And he looks down, and he says, oh, my goodness gracious. He said, I didn't ken where you've been, or what you've been up to. He said, but it's usually you won first prize. I'm sorry I can't explain that one. That's one of these Polaroid jokes. It takes a minute or 2 to get the picture, you know? Where is it? There it is, see? There's a blue ribbon, see? I had to change my name when I came over here. I like to get serious just for a second, ladies and gentlemen. I can't get serious. I love to enjoy myself just like everyone else, but it's only a couple of years ago that we've actually been able to put this little piece of nonsense together. In fact, the only way they could ever get me up to sing a song was to get me drunk and carry me up to piano, and I could only do 1 verse of 1 song, which is my favorite song. And I'm going to do that for you right now. But it was the help of a lot of guys behind me, a lot of help of a lot of nice people in front of me, that we have actually been able to put this together. I got the chance just to record an album not too long ago. The song I'm going to do for you now was actually the feature number on the album. And it's a number that we're going to dedicate to a country much like Scotland in many, many ways. However, there's still a lot of war and violence over there, and I just hope in the near future it gets back to where it should do. I don't even think I have to mention the name of the song, because it doesn't matter what language you speak. It was probably one of the prettiest songs ever written. Maestro. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses falling. 'Tis you must go and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadows, or when the valley is hushed and white with snow. 'Tis I'll be here in sunshine or in shadows. Oh, Danny boy, oh, Danny boy, I love you so. But when you come and all the flowers are dying, if I am dead, as dead I well may be, you'll come and find the place where I am lying, and kneel and say, Anna be there for me, and I shall hear those soft tread above me, and on my grave will warmer, sweeter be, for he will bend and tell me that you love me, and I shall sleep in peace until you come to me. Thank you, man. You can help me thank this fantastic bunch for this great part of the voice. You know, a lot of people think that's a very sad song, but it really is not. It's a happy song about a father and a son, and you've really got to know the story about it. But, you know, Christine, can you get me some water, please? Just very dry here. A lot of people always ask me if there's anything other than Scottish songs I know. Well, up until not too long ago, there wasn't. But we tried to put one together right now for you. And it's a song that I'm sure that you all know. Some of you are here because of it. And if not, we hope by the end of the cruise, this is the way you actually feel. See if you remember this one. I don't know if you know this one set a course for adventure, your mind on a new romance. And love don't hurt anymore. It's an open smile across a friendly shore. Thank you, you're very kind. Thank you, Christy. Cheers. Here's to you and all like you. May you all be in heaven an hour before the devil knows you're there. Cheers. Oh, it's water. Any country fans in the room? Yeah, I don't like this stuff myself. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. A lot of country was created actually. You know the Scots pioneered the Carolinas. Did you know that? Most of your southern states, you know that brew you have down there, White Lightning. That was Scotch stuff. Yeah. They just didn't have anything to blend it with. It's just the pure stuff. But you have a young lady in the southern part of the United States. She's won about every award possible to win. She's made movies, she's on television, records, you name it, she's done it. She's a big lady. Dolly Parton, right? She might have it up there, but I got it there. Look at that. Yes. But there was a big article in Reader's Digest not too long ago about a song that she wrote, and actually it was a true song, and she wrote it, and it was a very pretty song. We've taken that song, we've upped the tempo just a little bit, but we've actually come up with what we think is very nice. Listen to the lyrics, and I'm sure you'll agree, ladies and gentlemen. Probably one of the prettiest songs ever written. Coat of Many Colours. Back through the years, I go wandering again. Back through the seasons of my youth, I recall a box of rags someone gave us, and the way my mama put those rags to use. There were rags of many colors, some of them were small, and I didn't have a coat. It was late out in the fall. My mama sewed the rags together. She sewed every piece with love. She made my coat of many colors I was so proud of. As she sewed, she told a story in the Bible she had read about a coat of many colors Joseph wore it. Then she said she hoped the coat would bring me good luck and happiness. I was really proud to wear it. Mama sewed the very best. Well, my coat of many colors that my mama made for me, made up for the rags, but I wore it so proudly. Well, we didn't have much money, how rich as I could be. In my coat of many colors, my mama made for me. So with patches on my breeches and holes in both of my shoes, in my coat of many colors, I started out to school. I could hear the children laughing, all making fun of me. In my coat of many colors, my mama made for me. Well, I didn't mind the laughing, 'cause I knew that I was rich. And I told them all the love my mama sewed in every stitch. And I told them all the story mama told me while she sewed. And my coat of many colors worth more than all their gold. But they didn't understand, though I tried to make them see. You are only poor, only if you choose to be. Well, we didn't have much money, but I was rich as I could be. In my coat of many colors, my mama made for me. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm coming down to the end of my little part of the show. I just hope you've enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed doing it for you, because you really are very good for us. Thank you. I know we've got a couple of minutes here before dinner. Yeah, you've got plenty of time, all right? In fact, the down will not open until I'm finished anyway. Because we've got to bring you back. You know, we can't leave you in that frame of mind, right? With Danny Boy and coat of many colours and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to bring you back where you were when you came in here to enjoy yourself, right? Right! So you've got a great evening planned in San Juan, and we hope you go out and enjoy yourself and scream and shout and holler, whatever you want to do. But we've chosen probably the fastest, swingingest song in Scottish history to finish this one off. And all we ask you to do is stomp your feet, all right? Put your hands together. If you drink along to the time of the music, all right? The cheapies down here. No drink. Look at this. Johnny in hell. Look at this. No drinks? That's terrible.
Later on. Later.
Later, all right. Much later. You never know, Helen. You might get lucky. 50 years, you know?
She just made the sign of the cross.
Rosemary, you did that. Good, because the Pope's going to be in San Juan tomorrow. Did you know that? I think the Pope's arriving in San Juan tomorrow night, and he's doing a complete mass in San Juan on Friday, I think it is. Anyway, but if you can sit there, if you want to get up and dance too, all right, feel free. Because if you can sit there throughout this song and do nothing, there's something mighty wrong. It's called Lassie. Come and dance with me. Come on, everyone put your hands together. Let's bring up all the lights. Everything. Everybody. Oh, Lassie, come and dance with me. We're starting to shine. Oh, Lassie, come and dance with me and say you will be mine. Put our arms around each other, we'll be happy as can be. I'll never love another Lassie. Come and dance with me. When the fiddler starts to tuning and the band begins to play, the laughter with the music and the laddie's heart is gay. And the Lassie up and dancing by his loving side will cling. The heartbeat to the music, you can hear the laddie sing. Oh, Lassie, come and dance with me. We're starting to shine. Oh, Lassie, come and dance with me and say you will be mine. Put our arms around each other, we'll be happy as can be. I'll never love another Lassie. Come and dance with me. She's a bonny, bonny lassie, and the beauty makes me smile. I would love to be her laddie, but I'm awful, awful shy. So I hope that she can hear me, so I hope she's listening. Because
glad you enjoyed the show because, as Sandy said, he does have a record. That's why he travels so much. Anyway, all the songs you heard tonight and some others beside are on this record if you like the show. Now, if you didn't like it, for $8, where can you get such a Frisbee? They are available in the gift shop and will be there until the end of the week, and Sandy will be very happy to sign the back for you. There are also tapes available in the shop as well. If you'd like a picture taken with Sandy, our ship's photographer will be right outside the door this side, and if you have your own camera, he'll be very happy to pose while you take one. We thank you for coming to the show. Have a great evening. Thank you.